evening and welcome to the former show with apparently some smooth jazz going in the background. Do you like jazz? I hope you've all had a great weekend. I know I have. I've not done particularly much up until today where I did a few things. It's been quite a quiet weekend for me, which is always nice. It's nice to take some time for myself, especially because during the week I'm often quite a busy little bee. Especially, well, the travel to work, and this last week we're trying to get that job application sent off. So it's nice to, yesterday, do basically nothing. Today has been a relatively slow day. I've done not much of anything. Let me turn that down. That's vaguely distracting. There we go. That's a much better sound. Much better volume, I feel. Let me know if that's too loud for you. No, so I've had quite a good weekend. Yesterday I did basically nothing. As I said, I think I did some reading. I played a bit of tower defense offline. I like tower defense games. I play a lot of tower defense games offline. I don't stream them because they're really dull. But I've watched people play tower defense games before, and it's entirely reliant on your ability to talk about interesting stuff through it. I'm not good enough at tower defense games to switch tracks like that. As you might have seen from the Elden Ring streams, I can't always multitask very well. Oh yes, I did do something yesterday. I did actually go out to the movies, to the cinema yesterday. I went to go see Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic film. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is maybe an exaggeration. So, Cocaine Bear tells the story of a real historical event where a American drug lord lost, sort of, threw some cocaine out of a plane and then died whilst trying to land it. A few days later, the corpse of a black bear was found, full of cocaine, next to another bag that was now empty of cocaine but had been full when he threw it off the plane. So it was a meme that's been going around for years that's talking about this bear, because the bear is in a museum, talking about how for half an hour that bear was the most apex predator on the planet. We kind of got a point. The bear was actually sort of hyped up to all fuck. I've never particularly done cocaine. I say never particularly. I've never done cocaine. So I wouldn't be able to tell you for sure how apex predator the bear was. But still, for a while that bear was absolutely strongest thing in the forest. Now the film takes I want to say some creative liberties. That's a lie. It takes a lot of creative liberties with the story. Adds in a bunch of people going into the forest for no reason, a bunch of people interacting with each other. You know what? I'm fine with Hollywood making those kinds of decisions in films. I'm fine with Hollywood dramatizing a story to make good cinema. To a point. Like, we know none of it happened. They need, in my opinion, you know, just a pleb, not part of the story at all, not part of Hollywood at all. I made one film a while ago. Okay, so I made one cinematic film a while ago. We're not going to talk about any other films I've made. The cinematic film was part of my A-levels. Required basically doing everything. It was. We'll come back to that. And so my experience with filmmaking is kind of low. And I'm willing to accept that Hollywood's going, you know what, we need to make this into an interesting story. When you're telling the story as a biography, I feel, you probably need to be a bit more careful. Telling the story as a biography of... I'm trying to think of a celebrity we can name who's not done anything horrific. Brendan Fraser. Telling the biography of Brendan Fraser. Now, I like Brendan Fraser. I liked him in a lot of things. He had some stuff go on. We're not going to get too into it. He was basically blacklisted in Hollywood. He's making a recovery now, which is nice. Telling the biography of Brendan Fraser whilst he's alive is either going to villainize him or villainize everyone against him. And that's fine. People who ruined his life kind of do need to be villainized. However, Not everyone... Ah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Where are we going? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. OBS decided I pressed a button. And you know what? That's sort of... Having those stories about real people who are still alive and still around... I feel that's kind of different. But let me know what your thoughts are, Chat. Do you think it's okay to do a... based on a true story and then make stuff up? Does it change if it's a sort of abstract story as opposed to a real solid story? Do you need to stick closer to the truth? Do you need to be obvious about where things go different? The other thing I was looking forward to this weekend is RePie was supposed to be coming back. I completely screwed up the timing. I thought RePie was back at midnight UK time today. I had thought that RePie... Let me do a double check when she posted. My internet's been my internet's been quite slow. It's weird. I can load things. Once I'm in the page, it's fine. It's just navigating to that page is a pain. Right. Okay. So. She was supposed to come back. Oh, she was supposed to come back on the 25th of Feb at 7 PM EST, which is midnight, and I'd misread that as 26th, and so I was like, oh, cool. I will stream for 4 hours on Sunday night. We'll wait for Ari to come back, and then we'll give her a raid to say welcome back, because she's not streamed for a couple of months, possibly a year. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since Ari last streamed. Once again, I absolutely just screwed up the timing. Timing, as always, VTuber's worst nemesis. And then, what was the last thing I wanted to talk about before we go in? Oh yes, what we're doing tonight and what we're going to be doing next week. So tonight we're going to be playing more Pharaoh. I know on my stream we're supposed to be doing reading, but we're not doing that. I've got one more dare to do for Dare Drop. We might then see whether we're going to keep on playing Pharaoh for a while, or whether we are going to dip at that point. Possibly flip into another game, possibly flip into reading. Unlikely to flip into reading. And next week. So, next week I have a couple of feelers out for getting some games. So far those feelers have returned zilch. But I did put those feelers out during the weekend. Now, I do then have... We've got Elden Ring. We're going to be playing more Elden Ring. We're going to be doing our Unga Bunga run. I have... more Pharaoh. I've got Hitman. I picked up Hitman a while ago and we've not done any of that. We've got the Long Dark. I need to be doing more Long Dark. We need to try and get Chapter 2 done on that. And I need to... do... what was the other thing? There was... oh, yes, that was it. So, I'm not in work Monday, Tuesday. I got the days off because I just need some time to myself. So, we might do a long stream on Wednesday. Monday night, not Wednesday night. Wednesday night is not going to do a long stream because I'll have been in work and I'll be in work the next day. On Friday, I'm going to be doing a late stream. I'm going to be playing Phasmophobia with Foxel and Arius. Let me double check. I think Fox is currently live. Let's grab him. Let's grab him. Where is Fox? There's Fox. Now this is going to be about 11 o'clock my time, so that's 3 hours from now, on Friday evening. We're going to be playing Phasmophobia. We are going to be raising some money for Iris Polaris's Uterus. If you are unfamiliar with Iris, that's weird because I talk about Iris a lot, but go check out Iris. Iris, Bear of the Ice, do all sorts of great games, all sorts of great streams. Iris is absolutely an inspiration. You definitely need to go check her out. And I think that's it for housekeeping. I think we've not got much... oh, I suppose just for generic, we're going to be doing Elden Ring, we might be doing Hitman, we might be doing something else if I get something back, and then Phasmophobia on Friday. Whether we're going to be doing anything next weekend, I don't know. It's one of my local parkrun's birthday, so I might be going off to do that on Saturday morning. which does then mean I'm going to be absolutely ruined if I've had a late night Friday playing Phasmophobia and then I'm up early on Saturday to go and do 5k in the forest with my dog. The older dog, not the younger dog. The younger dog can't run that far. Can't actually walk that far. Begalian, welcome and welcome in. Congratulations on being the first one in to tonight's stream, and thank you for the hydrate. Tonight's drink is the lemon water I picked up earlier today. Now let me get out the camera. So, this morning I decided I was going to do a fry up for breakfast. Let me take that swig first. Thank you very much. No worries, you enjoy. Well, I say enjoy. I hope work doesn't kick your ass too bad. So this morning I was doing a fry up, and I thought, you know what? I want egg mayonnaise rather than fried egg. I'll make a banging egg mayonnaise. And you know what? I would like that in a sandwich rather than just something. So I went out to Asda and I got muffin. I got mayonnaise because we were out of mayonnaise. I got muffins for bread muffins, like English muffins rather than American muffins. Mayonnaise because you need mayonnaise to make egg mayonnaise, unsurprisingly. Monster because I'm a caffeinated degenerate and cannot function without caffeine pumping through my entire body. And what was the other thing we bought? What was the other thing? I've got 4 things. It was for mushrooms. That's it. I needed mushrooms because we only had 5 mushrooms left, which isn't enough to do a fry-up's worth of mushrooms. And when I'm standing in the queue and I'm thinking, I've got mayonnaise, monster, mushrooms, muffins. I feel like a character in a children's TV show. Mr. Form went to the shops. He bought mayonnaise, muffins, monster, and mushrooms. Can you guess the 5th thing he bought? So I just picked something up that didn't begin with M because I thought I don't want to just be the guy who's got everything beginning with M. Shut up, I'm completely normal. That's a normal thing to think. And it's all right, I guess. I thought it was going to be lemonade. It's not. It's just. And now, if you're not already following my, go check them out here. Last doing Uridine Chronicle.
Really
I have no idea what it is. I have never heard of that before.
I mean, that does make it pretty fucking hard too. So some people might.
Hope you had fun. Hope you had fun. Now that's actually 17 minutes in. I've spent a lot of time waffling about all sorts of nonsense. I think it's time for us to head on to the game this time. So we're going to be playing through Pharaoh today. We're going to be playing through the 5th onwards, mission. So we're going to be carrying on with the Form Dynasty, and we are going to be campaign mode. We're in the Archaic period. During the Archaic period, the villages that emerged in the pre-dynastic gradually unite to form the Great Kingdom of Egypt. The young civilization founds a capital, secures its borders, masters the waters, and builds its first monumental tombs. Now, what we need to be doing is building that monument. We're going into Mennephia. We need to get 1,500 people. We need to have 1 spacious apartment. We need to have culture of 15, monument of 50, kingdom of 40, prosperity of 20, and we can build a mastaba. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. We're going to need to get that mastaba. We're going to need to make everybody happy. I have actually moved my camera so I can see the whole screen this time. There shouldn't be any, God damn it, where the hell is everything this time round? There might be. I want to roguelike it. Ah. Right. Play. After a lengthy struggle, King Hor-Aha has managed to unite the twin kingdoms of Upper and... He's talking over me. The banks of the Nile. Begin by planning for areas of housing and industry. By now you should know what your people want in addition to the basics of food and water. Provide some houses with pottery, beer, entertainment and access to religious services before you go for higher education and trade. Now that you've learned how to play with recruiters, you can switch to the global worker pool. This allows every building connected to a road to have automatic access to workers. Oh, okay. So we need to pause and then move around. Let's have a quick look at our... Okay, so we have no floodplains. We've just got lots and lots of... Okay. Okay, cool. So let's start off by building our housing. Let's have a quick check. Can I build any chickpea farm? Barley farm? Oh, it's over here! Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I was thinking, how weird I can't build anything. Right, so we're going to have one set over here. Do we have any animals to hunt? No animals to hunt at all. I am going to restart this mission. Should have actually explored the map before I started. And we are going to build out from the main road. There we go. Okay, so it's time for us to start building. Let's get... Yeah, I know they don't have access to a road. That's deliberate. I'm going to build a road out and a road down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Down this side. We're going to build again. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2. 2. No, that's the wrong place. Wrong place. There we go. And then build that road down. We're going to also build up it. So we're going to have some nice housing and we're going to need some ratty housing. I've got people coming in. I should have properly paused. Okay, let's get my religion. I would like a shrine, a temple to... Who's my main religion? Let's have a look in my overlays. Religion overlay? No. Close that. Not objectives. Where is it? Overseers. Overseer of the temple. Ptah is my main god. Okay. Ptah is going to want... Oh, we can build clay pits, brewery, potter. Okay. So let's fin food and farming. Chickpea farm. Hey, do you know the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? Never paid to have a garbanzo bean on my face. Whee! I'm sorry, that was disgusting. Right, we've got chickpea farm. Can I build road here? How do I get... Can I build that? Can I build... Okay, we can build that. There we go. Okay, so we're then going to want to build in our work camp. And we've got the chickpea farms, so string up there, and then let's get a barley farm, 2, 3, 4. So that's plenty of barley farms. We want to get a water supply. We want to get a physician, architect's post. Be up here. Franklin, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? How am I being? I'm doing quite well, actually. And yourself? Oh, I can cross the river. Oh, that would be important if there was a river to cross. We've got the physician, the apothecary to get rid of malaria, firehouse to deal with fire. Employees needed? That's okay, because... Oh, yeah, no, that's just people moving in. Okay, so we're going to be pulling everybody in. That will mean we can now start getting all of these houses upgrade. You need even the most primitive water source. I mean, you have a well. I guess the well is perhaps low priority building. So everybody's coming into... I've been crazy busy. Oh, goodness. I'm glad you're doing well. There we go. We've got water. Does not have access. You have water here. My good sirs. Right, I want a brewery. And I'm going to then build out a... I'm going to build out a road over here to a storage set. I'm going to pause. Let's pop in services. It's not services, is it? Granary. Another granary. Storage yard. Bazaar. So we're going to pop the bazaar. Let's pop the bazaar here. And then we can pop a storage yard up here. Now, storage yard will be able to take non-food resources. So I am perhaps building quicker than I necessarily should. I just got a ping. Why did I just get a ping? I just had a noise come through on my computer. Oh! Someone played the Discord ping. Thank you very I was thinking, what on earth's going on? I've got it set up so I don't have that happen. Guys, if you don't already follow Franklin, go check him out here. We do like Franklin. Need for Speed. Oh, I love the old Need for Speed.
TM machine, what? It's your ticket to making TMs. You need to pay an LP.
Food once we start producing food. We have barley. So I need to start making beer. Okay, we are now short on people, so let's build some more housing. We're going to build a... We're brewing bit. We are doing the very, very important... we want the temple to Ptah. Can't pop the temple to Ptah there. Right, we'll pop the temple to Ptah up here. Because that's desert. We're then going to pop housing down the middle and road there because I screwed it up. And then we're going to build more housing, more housing, more housing. There we go, look at this. We're getting the chickpea, we're getting the barley. Got loads of people moving in. You need food from a bazaar, but we're going to start putting the food into the here. That means that food will now start going down to the bazaar. Yeah, you all just need food, that's fine. Once we get food come through, I would not be surprised if all of these houses just like instantly go and immediately evolve. Oh, we're not getting a very good flood this year, though. Yeah, here we go. The food's coming in. Everybody's now going to start evolving. Oh, well, no. She needs to carry the food to the bazaar. And then from the bazaar, they need to take it to all the houses. There we go. Everybody started evolving. Doesn't have access to most primitive... You have water here. Oh, the bazaar is having a detrimental effect. Okay, well, in that case, let's destroy the bazaar. And we're going to build a bazaar here. More housing here. And there. Oh, wow, we can go to 5 times speed. Oh, that's going to be a lifesaver. Not literally, but metaphorically, that's going to be a lifesaver. Look at this. We've got loads of people coming in. Okay, you need barley. We've got barley. Okay, so we're going to pause. So we have now some not very good apartments. It doesn't have food. We have some better apartments. They need more food. And the housing being low quality is having a bad effect on it. We want to pop in a juggler school. The juggler school and the conservatory are not necessarily something we want to have around where we live. Let's pop then another road out here. But the actual entertainment from them, we do want nearby. We have water at home. We do. Ah, very good. Look, it's leveled up because the desirability needs to go up. So we've got some barley. We've got some chickpea. We have no food. So it's time to bust out more areas for crops. So I want to pop in chickpea, because chickpea is food. Way more than food we need. Way more food than we ever will need. So there we go, we've got the desirability improving. You need food. You should have food coming soon. Oh, we need the next... Okay. We're going to need the next set of food to come through to get any of these to have a chance of upgrading. However, we do have a bunch of other stuff nearby. Hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference. It should, because I've got the position, the fire office and everything here already, this should, fingers crossed, be a relatively prosperous neighbourhood early on. Religion... Festival Square. Now, Festival Square is a pain because it needs to be crossroads, but you don't build crossroads, or at least I have never built crossroads in this, unless I'm building for the Festival Square, because your people just wander around randomly, so you don't want to offer them the opportunity to have a four-way choice of where they go. Putting a crossroads in means people will now just wander down here. There we go, look at this. All of this is upgrading because the bazaar is shipping food in. You need to supply food. You'll get food. You should be getting food. We seem to be maybe running a little low on food. We also want to... Well, I need to get... Where's the services? Personal mansion. Village palace. Okay, so a village palace will allow me to collect tax. It doesn't need to be built... Oh, no, we can build a village palace here. That will make everything around here nicer. And then I can put a tax collector's office. Here. Now I can start collecting tax on people. That is why you have workers after all. Housing. So this tax office will start collecting some tax. It just needs, this area needs to be more desirable, so we can make it prettier. We will upgrade the plaza. We'll just make all of those roads pretty. And in doing that, it makes more of the roads pretty, which means we can make more, so by putting the plaza down, all of this area becomes nicer, which then means it tiles the ground, so we can put more plaza down. So all of the houses now are upgrading. It needs pottery. Pottery we can get. We're going to build up to here. So we need to get 2 clay pits and a potter. Barley. So we have barley and we have beer. Barley is edible. Chickpeas are edible. We don't have any figs yet. Make papyrus out of reeds. I can't do that. This land has no workers. Oh, we need another work camp. So here we go. We've built all of these houses, and you see these ones. Okay. Okay. We're going to need to build more temples. Temple to Osiris. Temple to Bast. And then we want to put a shrine to Ptah, because Ptah is our patron deity. So we want him to have more than everyone else. Stop giving me curses. I've got a doctor. No, stop devolving my houses. Stop devolving my houses. This is what a doctor is for. I have a doctor. Oh, but I do need more workers. Okay. Well, we can get more workers. We're going to build out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go. Got to call the house doctor. We do need to call the house doctor. And then we're going to need to give these guys some water supply. That needs employees, but we will have employees by virtue of the fact that we're building a house. So that should hold new festival to Osiris. I would like to go for a lavish festival. That'll cost me 54 denebs. And that should mean I get a much bigger... Because Osiris is in charge of the flooding, we should get a chunk. You do not need to go that way. And you do not need to go that way either. There we go, all of the people coming in. So the roadblocks stop people randomly walking that way, because, as I said earlier, your villagers will just randomly go on walkabout wherever they feel like. It has no bearing on where their jobs are. They just go, yeah, you know what, I'm going to go wherever I feel like it. Do you actually need... I still need additional workers. Yes, they're all roller coaster tycoon guys. Yeah, they basically just do whatever the hell they feel like. And that's fine. But they just randomly walk about, which makes a big problem. You need food. Well, we'll get the food. The bazaar is going to be able to deal with everybody. Except all. Tax office. Let's have a quick pop on slow. Let's have a look on our overlay. Nyan, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? It worked! It worked! Let's give you a shout out. You were playing Persona 3. How did Persona 3 go? It didn't... I didn't quite get the timings right. But it worked! Welcome in, welcome in. How did Persona go? Chat, if you don't already follow now, you absolutely should give him a follow. Now is a great streamer. Really enjoy their stream. I just get the chance to get them. It went good. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Shadow, welcome in. Nyan, welcome in, welcome in. So, no, I've been trying to get Sammy to shout people out when they raid, and also to pop up my crystal ball. The shout out works, and the crystal ball works, but the timing leaves something to be desired. We'll get there. Maybe. But greetings, Shadow. How are you doing today? We're currently playing Pharaoh, a new era. Thank you very much for the dribbly candle. We're currently playing Pharaoh. Now, Pharaoh is a game that was originally released in, I think, 1998. It is the first PC game I ever played. I played this round at my godfather's house with his kids. They're not my godsons, but I don't know what the terminology is. My godfather's children, I guess. It's almost, yeah, it's you've never heard of it. I will be honest, there is a reason you probably never heard of it. Yes, there we go. A blessing from Osiris. The next inundation will be better than we were expecting, so we can get a nice big flood coming in. We'll get a lot more food next time. We have plenty of beer, so we can... Bast gives us all food, and look at that, because we got food from Bast. Everything's going up. Lovely. Perfect. Yeah, it's almost as old as me. I played it as a very young child. You do have access to a water source. Don't be silly. We'll give you a well. Well, what do we have here? By the way... Oh. What are we by the weighing? And we're then going to build our road over here. Because... do I have a throne wish list? I do. There we go. I don't think I have much on it. I tend to just buy myself stuff, which means it's not very frequent that I go, oh yeah, I should leave this on my throne. Now what I'm doing here, I'm just whacking down these booths everywhere so that people can be entertained by jugglers, because that's prehistoric. Is it prehistory? I don't think we're prehistory at this point. Modest homestead. It has no health provision. It doesn't have access to a physician. You do have access to a physician. You do have access to a physician. Where's the physician? There you go. Have another physician. Ah, look at this. All of these houses upgrading. I love seeing this. As one house gets better, it makes the desirability better. A half wheel of Parmigiano. Yeah, so someone went through and was adding Parmigiano to people's wish lists. I was like, you know what? You want to get me a half wheel of cheese? I probably won't be able to eat the whole thing. Double food this season. That means we are going to need to get a bunch more storage space. So let's granary. Oh, I'm out of money. Okay. Let's have a quick check on my overlays. Taxation. Okay, so we can tax these. Oh, I need another tax building down here. Throne says your cart is empty. I have had problems with Throne. Getting things to work is not reliable. Tax collector's office will build you here, and now I can tax this half of the city. No worries, Franklin. It worked on Splinter Zones and Shadows. It does its own thing, I think, Throne. Right, I'm going to connect you back here to the tax collector's office. There we go. Because that way, these guys can be taxed when their houses get nice. They're not going to get nice for a while. Oh goodness, thank you very much for 100 Swedish krona towards the leap motion. That's very generous of you, thank you very much. You figured it out, you did indeed. That's very generous of you, thank you very much. Very, very generous. I do like the VTuber space, how nice people are. Oh, it's very kind of you to say, thank you. What brought this on? Not that I'm complaining. What brought this on? Grand Festival for Ptah. Yeah, we're preparing a festival for Ptah, the god of nothingness. I think, the god of nothingness. You need access to something from the bazaar. Well, the bazaar is there. You need more pots. Oh, that was it. I need to build storage space. Amazing. Oh, but that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. You'll make me blush. There we go. Storage space. Okay, we've got some people who are able to work here, and we can go and store the pottery, which means we can sell the pottery, which means we can upgrade the housing. So annoyingly, I have no. You'll be lurking. Well, oh, and thank you very much, Femc 2018, for the follow. Congratulations on being follower 513 and hitting us to today's follower goal. I swear I know what words I'm using. I swear I know what words I'm using. And enjoy your time in the shadows now, Nyan. I hope you enjoy your rest. Gang, if you're not already following now, go check them out. Let's give you a proper quick shout out as well. There we go. Go check out now if you haven't already, although I know quite a few of you have come over with them. Build plaza, make it pretty, makes it more pretty area, makes more pretty area. Here we go, we can step this up into prettiness. We're going to bootstrap them into prettiness. How's my money coming? Oh, I've already used my emergency fund. Don't go into debt again. Oh dear, oh dear. Taxation. Okay, everybody's able to be taxed. These guys in the middle don't pay tax because they're too poor. These guys do pay tax. Oh, I need more pottery. I need to work on more clay pit. More clay pit, and then we need another potter. Pop you out of the way because it's ugly. Will you get a worker? It's got no employees. Okay, well, if I remove the roadblock, now you can get employees. That is the thing. So the roadblock stops people from going where they don't need to go. Unfortunately, no workers. There we go, worker. Unfortunately, people are not able to go where they don't have a job. Oh, my housing is devolving. Modest apartment. Oh no, it's not devolving. Spacious homestead. Modest apartments. Okay, so we need more food. So let's build out over here. We're gonna build somewhere lovely for all our workers to live. Thieves just robbed the tax collector's office. Oh no. Stop robbing it then. Stop robbing it. Okay, I guess I need to build a police station. Hopefully now they will not rob me. Stop. Stop robbing. There's a police station just down the road. Stop stealing. Stop stealing. Stop it. Why are they stealing everything? Like I give them jobs. I give them water. Courthouse. Oh, a courthouse. Let's have a courthouse. There you go. I want a firehouse. We want an architect's post. We want a copper station. Stop stealing. It's very rude of you. Okay. Ooh, I can Provide education. Scribal schools require papyrus. Okay, let's pause. So, to build papyrus... Production. Reed gatherer. Okay, reed gatherer can be here. You need to go into the marshes. Let's... Okay, you apparently don't need to actually go into the marshes. You don't have any workers. We'll then get a papyrus maker. And I'm terrible with my money income on this. I basically go, it'll work out. Storage. And then we need to go for... Do I have education? Oh, no, we've got the papyrus. Have a running scribal. So, there we go. We've got the papyrus maker. We're sending people to go get papyrus. That will send for papyrus. Yeah, there they are. Stop stealing! Everybody's back in nice houses, apart from these guys, because they are out of pottery. But we've got more pottery. You're back. Hi back, I'm Nightbot. Thank you very much, Nightbot. Thank you very much. We've got a buttload of barley, so we're going to need more brewers. Brewery. There you go. More brewers to make more booze. Because if we have a look, well, look, you're Frank. Hi, Frank. Have a look at these houses. Oh, okay. It doesn't have access to Scribal School. So if we can get that Scribal School, why don't you... The housing is bad. The storage yard is upsetting you guys. Okay. Nightbot's a little shy. It's on a short timer so that it doesn't... So that people forget. Because it's... I always find it hilarious. Other people don't. Okay, so we've got the reed gatherers. We're making papyrus. With the papyrus made, I then can make a scribal school, maybe? I have been celebrating the Bast. A common festival for Bast. Silly cat. It's on a 5-minute cooldown. It's got I am and I'm and I think im as 3 separate triggers. Oh, we've got a big plague. A big plague. That's not good at all. That is, in fact, terribly, terribly bad. Health. Thank you very much, Megalian. Let me take a swig of my lemon juice. Nice big stretch. My posture is appalling. We might work on that. Oh, God. No, we've got doctors. Go and do your doctory stuff. I've got too much production. I have no idea how much alcohol houses need and how much alcohol they produce. Oh wow, okay, your spacious apartment. Common festival. That's good. Hopefully that gets dealt with. Let's pause you. Have a look on my overlay. Health. I don't have any dentists. I don't have any embalmers. Cool. So, fingers crossed. Oh yeah, there we go. Our doctors are dealing with this. No, go and deal with it. No, the thing that really gets me with this, the thing that really upsets me with Pharaoh is I don't know what level housing Modest Apartment is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they need. I don't know what comes next after Modest Apartment. I think it's Spacious Apartment. I don't know. Monuments, we don't need religion. Disease strikes. Sounds like a skill issue. It absolutely is a skill issue, you're right. Services. I just need to get good. That's what it is. Scribal School, okay. We will pop the Scribal School down here to educate these people. How many... Unemployment. Okay, so we're going to pop another Scribal School here. And that way, these people can be educated, and these people can be educated. Oh! Oh, look! Look! Oh, it doesn't have access to a local magistrate from a courthouse. You don't need a courthouse. Trust me. There you go, have a courthouse here. 2 courthouses. There we go, modest department. You have a courthouse here. I'm also terrible at building my cities. Oh, introducing trade. Now that you've managed to educate some of your people, you might want to generate additional revenue by selling surplus papyrus to neighbouring cities. You'll also need to import bricks from Pewajit in order to build the sacred Mastaba tomb. Click on the world map icon on the left panel to see what other cities there are on the known world and begin setting up trade. Okay. Left-hand column, world map. World map shows the location of your own city as well as other cities in the world. Here you can pay to open up trade routes with any cities willing to trade. Okay, so you can instruct the overseer of commerce. So we want Pewajit. Open a land route because they will sell us the bricks we need. Neken will buy papyrus. We need to overseer, and it was the overseer of trade. Overseer of the treasury? There we go. Nope. Overseer of the treasury, politics, ratings, commerce. Okay. There we go. Bricks. I would like to import papyrus, export, reads. Okay, so papyrus is the only thing. I need 800 papyrus. Export when exporting surplus. There we go. We can now start trading. I have never got up to this point in the game before. So when I played previously, I was a small child and an idiot. Ooh, look at that. Spacious apartment. There we go. We've got common residence. Goodness me. There's too little education. You've got singers, dancers. What else could you possibly... You're devolving because you've lost access to religion. And go have a shrine. Are you not entertained? You've got people singing literally. If people were singing this close to my house all day, every day, I would be annoyed. If I could look out my window and see 5 jugglers squares, I would be annoyed at how many jugglers there were. I probably wouldn't actually. I'd probably find it quite good. I'd probably enjoy it. My scribal school. Perfect. How is my overseer of the treasury? Not treasury. Not ratings. Commerce. So I do not... Fire in the city. Oh no. But we do have firefighters. So hopefully the firefighters will actually deal with the fire. There we go. There's my firefighter. Just gone for a wander. He's not... You've had it with these jugglers and smugglers. My firefighters are not doing a very good job fighting this fire. They are, in fact, apparently getting lost. I'm losing a lot of money. I might have overextended. In fact, going by how much food and pottery I have stored, I have definitely overextended. Nobody needs to go that way. Nobody needs to leave the city. You can just live here, gang. Has no access to a dentist. Of course, dentistry, that well-known aspect of habitability. What are you stored? Beer? You don't have any bricks. Oh, I don't have any storage space. Stop stealing. There we go, plenty of storage space now. For pottery. I don't need that much pottery. Budget. Okay, they have sold me some bricks. Nakan. I don't appear to be doing any selling. Overseer of Commerce. Iris. Maybe I need more papyrus makers? Maybe? Oh. Why are you devolving? You have no access to local religious facilities, such as this giant temple. These people are very upset because they don't have the ability to pray here. I think they just don't want to get out of bed on the weekend. There's no entertainment. There is plenty of entertainment. You are all just lying. All of you. And then we need to build another... We're probably going to have to do this one again. Granary. Employees needed. 96 additional workers required. Oh wow, okay, I've screwed up. I have no idea what that pop-up was. There we go. More housing estate. That's the solution to everything in ancient Egypt. Giant housing estates.
Our long and dangerous trek here was for nothing. The city won't trade.
Do I need to destroy that so you'll trade with me? Why will you not trade with me? Overseers, Overseer of Commerce. Bricks. I would like 800 bricks. Iris, exporting surplus. Yeah, go for it. It looks like that guy's just angry for the sake of it. Construction Guild. Oh, we can get a Bricklayers Guild. Once there are some bricklayers awaiting supplies at the monument, gangs of peasant labourers will be guilded to haul loads. You must also tend to the field on the floodplains. You may find that work on monuments slows during... Okay. Right, so we need to build a Bricklayers Guild. And the small mastaba. Oh, wow, that's not small at all. Can I rotate it? I can. Let's build you there. You've reached the end of the tutorial. I'm now on my own to finish Mennefer's Mastaba. Make sure to balance my imports and exports. I can't be on my own because I don't know what I'm doing. Please, my city. I don't know what's going on. Why?
I can't find a place to live.
There's that whole thing up there. Stop being home. Stop running away and go and live in some of the empty houses. I don't charge you rent. I don't charge rent. Why are you unhappy? Go. Oh, did we? Oh, I think we hit the cap. So I think each level has a cap on how many people will come and live in your city. And once you hit that cap, they will leave. Can I build another work camp? Oh no, I'm in debt. Budget doesn't buy anything. Neken buys papyrus. Why am I not selling papyrus? Why am I not selling papyrus? I don't understand. We're going to restart. We're going to restart, and this time, we're also going to lose. Hopefully this time, we don't lose quite so much. Right, we're going to build out to here. There we go. We've got our route onto the floodplains. So we're going to build our first block of housing. We're going to make it nice. We're then going to pop in a water supply, a physician, an apothecary over here, architect's post, firehouse, police station, build road down, and what else have we got that we might need? We're then going to build a bazaar over here, so it's away from the housing. And then more blocks of housing. We then need to start working with granary and we've got the bazaar nearby. Let's go for a temple to Ptah, temple to Osiris, temple to Bast. We will pop in my work camp. 1, 2 work camps. Build you out to the edge. Chickpea farm, we will build 1, 2, 3, 4 chickpea farms. 1, 2, 3, 4 barley farms. I'm going to build this area into sort of our workers' housing. 4x4, 4x4, 4x4. And I'm going to pop in the clay pit, potter, clay pit, and brewery. So there we go. We've got people working up here. We will get more people working down here. What do you need? You need a supply of food. That's fine. We'll get food. We've got a bazaar. We then want to pop in another bazaar up here, along with, let's pop in a water supply, firehouse, and my personal mansion down in a nice area, along with a courthouse and a village palace. Again, extend that out. There we go, we're getting food coming in. They'll take it off to the store house. The chickpea... That's not a storehouse, is it? The granary. That's where they're taking the food off to. And we'll get a storage yard up here to store anything else. We can't yet build for reed gatherers. Extend you out. And let's go for the entertainment. Bandstand. Build up the road here. And we can then build the entertainment. Boov, boov, boov. Juggler school. Conservatory. Plenty of entertainment. You need food from the local bazaar. We've got a bazaar here. We have food at that bazaar. So it's only a matter of time now before these start upgrading. And then let's... There we go, we're getting more food next year. And we will build this as a festival square. Old New Festival to Bast as a lavish festival. Now the reason we're doing a lavish festival, so Bast will do bonus food for us if it works. So what I'm hoping here is that Bast goes, yeah, okay, that was pretty cool of you, well done, form, and just gives everybody food, and that will make all our houses upgrade. Fingers crossed. It might not. It might not work at all. Hey Wiz, why am I playing a mobile game? It's not a mobile game, it's an old computer game from 1998, I think it was. There we go, make it all pretty. Extend out the prettification. No, this is the first computer game I ever played. Not the first computer game, the first game I ever played on a computer. As opposed to... People tend to use computer game for any video game. This is the first game I ever played on a PC. First game I ever played that used a computer was probably Pokemon. City saved. Okay, we can't pop you in. Can I fit... Ah, we can fit the owl in here. And a cat. There we go. There we go. That's sort of very, very religious. I bet you guys like that now. I bet these guys are happy with that. They're probably not. How are you doing, Soap? Have you had a good weekend so far? There we go. The houses are upgrading. And they immediately jump several levels because they have all their other needs met. It's just they don't yet have food. Which I guess probably means I should build more farms. We need an extra work camp. We've got some unemployment, so we're going to build that road out. We want to then pop in chickpea farm. Build our road. There we go. So we'll now have 6 chickpea farms, 4 barley farms, so it should be plenty of beer. a check. If we pause the game and have a look in our Overseer of Commerce, we have some barley backed up, we have some clay backed up. So, because we've got clay backed up, let's build another potter. Because there's no benefits to having clay as opposed to having pottery. Having the pottery means we can then start upgrading the houses with it. Clay does nothing by itself. There we go, it gives everybody food, and that makes all of these houses upgrade, which then makes them go to their next level of upgrade because they had everything else they needed. They are slowly ticking down on how much food they have. Let's go for a festival to Osiris, a lavish festival to Osiris. Because Osiris can give us a big flood, which means we will be able to get lots of food, which means all our houses will then upgrade. You're working on your emails, Sam? Okay, that's useful, useful. I spent a lot of time on Thursday clearing out my emails before applying to the job. Currently job hunting. So I have multiple email addresses. I have my professional email address, that's first name, last name. I have my Gmail. I have my streamer Gmail. I have, thank you very much, Franklin. And I've got my Hotmail account. Now my Hotmail account is my primary account. My Hotmail account is what my default one is for. You do have access to water sources here. There we go. We get a better inundation. A well. There, you can have a well. So we need to reach a spacious apartment. Okay, that's doable. And then we need a shrine to Ptah. So we've got a spacious homestead that doesn't have any pottery or beer. But we are producing pottery and beer. If we have a look in our... There we go, we got food. Hopefully that'll get some upgrades. Overseer of Commerce. So we have pottery, we don't have any beer, but we do have some barley. Are they harvesting it? They're harvesting it, so we will have even more barley. So, get another brewery built. And apparently my poor workers area is going to be my rich area. Have I ever thought about using email aliases? So, it's more because I like having the separation. So my personal email address I only use for job hunting and education. I only really use it for job hunting and education. Pause. Services. Scribal School. So we'll pop the Scribal School down here. We then need to pop the Reed Gatherer. One, two. Papyrus Maker. 1, 2. And we then need to have... Do you need a work camp? You don't have any workers. Will you get workers? No workers live nearby. I mean, they do. Unemployment at 14%. So, there we go. People are working. There we go. They're willing to do these jobs. But they're all on different domains. All of these different email addresses. And because they're on different locations, that makes it easier for me to compartmentalize them. It's very, very rare that I get an email sent to the wrong place. Fully staffed. Perfect. We're going to need another storage centre. The storage spaces are just tiled ground with a place for a man to stand. Have a running scribal school. Oh, we've got spacious apartment. And we also want now to pop in the tax collector's office. My treasury ran out of Debons. I'm out of money already. That's not good. Let's have a quick, not objectives. Okay, so we need 1,500 people. We need one level 10. We've got level 10.
King Hor-Aha has managed to unite the twin kingdoms of Upper...
Okay. Let's have a look on our overlay. Let's have a look on our taxation. Okay, so these places can be taxed. Education. All. No one's being educated. Okay. Teachers. No. Okay, we've got nothing. Entertainment. Everyone down here is entertained. Water overlay. All of those houses are watered. That's good. That's good. I suppose, how about you, chat? How many email addresses do you have, and do you use all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. I'm going to assume you have it. So, my emails started back. You didn't used to have tagging system. Didn't used to have tags back in my day. Back when I started these accounts, it was terrible. You have more than 4. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got Gmail, Streamer Gmail, Hotmail, personal account. Oh no, I apparently only have 4. I was thinking, I'm sure I have more than that, but I don't know what they are. You do have access to religious facilities. You have plenty of access to religious facilities. You probably have 5 or 6. You only actively use 2. Okay, you'll need to import bricks. Click on the world map. You need to instruct the Overseer of Commerce as to which resource you can never import and export the same item. Okay, so Pawajit, open the land trade route. Neken, open the land trade route. You have 3 emails but a ton of aliases, so this is a good idea. Oh, I mean, if you can keep up with it. Overseer of Commerce, Papyrus. Export when over. No, not export when over. Export surplus. Don't stockpile. We are working it. Don't stockpile it. We don't want to import it. Bricks, we want to import as need. Importing to maintain, we want 800. I am stockpiling this resource. I don't know whether I'm stockpiling personal Gmail, streamer Gmail, spam Gmail, work Gmail, school Gmail, and shared Gmail. Ah, that does make sense. That's all more than reasonable. Okay, so I'm importing. I've got 4,500 spare. Taxation rate, let's go for 10%. Where's my tax office? Here. No, that's tax collector's office. Oh, here we go. Got a bunch of people moving in down here. So many I mean, Gmail, the big benefit with Gmail is you can access it from anywhere. And they have each one then becomes its Google account. I know you guys will know this all already. My primary email address used to be my BT email address. It was one that was like my family email address. I didn't know what the password was. I had no idea what the password was. It was just I'd been using that account since I was 6. And so it was probably whatever it should be. What have I got stockpiled? I've got a lot of reeds stockpiled. Let's get another papyrus man. That should lower some of our unemployment. We don't want this. Make sure I have my... Yeah, so everything's now managed because I now sign on to it through Chrome. I would suggest anyone who uses Chrome considers exporting, or any other email, any other browser that saves your email, your passwords. Export your passwords now and again. You have a password manager named Bitwarden. Yeah, no, that's use spam Gmail. That's good thinking. Yeah, good thinking. So I export my Gmail passwords and bookmarks every month or so, and save them on a portable drive, a USB stick, because Chrome can just go, or Google can just go, we don't like your account. We don't like what you're doing with your account, so we are going to delete your account. A guy had it on YouTube. He was posting a lot of spam, and Google deleted his account. And if I lost access to my Google account with all of my passwords, I would be screwed. Give you a water supply, because apparently you don't have one. And then give you a bazaar. Made a streamers account, so yeah. Well, it was something like they were just leaving bad comments. What password manager? I just use Chrome. I just use Chrome's inbuilt one. Which is really, really, yeah, it's not very good, but it worked because I use like 3 different accounts or 3 different computers. Get Bitwarden. I mean, yeah. Why is it not exporting? Export when over 200.
I hate collecting taxes from these rundown houses. It's hardly worth...
I heard there is a job here for anyone who wants one.
Start selling stuff now, please. Bitwarden has a function that lets you check if your password has been compromised. Oh, I do use an email client. Well, I do it all through Chrome rather than an email client because it's easy. I don't have my password stored for my bank account because I can memorize that one. So I actually used to. It's good. It can check that. I'm just always leery of anything like that because maybe now it's searched Nyan and Hunter 12, so maybe that's stored somewhere. No cross plot. Yeah, that was the thing. So I just use my email account through Chrome. You have plenty of reads. Yeah, it's good to be careful, but you can lose your mind with paranoia if you go over the top with it. So my previous job, I used to work in finance, sort of. I used to work in the back of a bank, and they required that you had a new password every couple of days. I think it was like every 3 weeks. Your password could not be the same as your old password. That's sensible. Your password could not have the same characters in the same places as your old password. So if your old password was password, your new password couldn't be password 1. Very sensible. Your new password couldn't use numbers in the same place that your previous password had used numbers. So if your original password had been aardvark, you couldn't then use apple because A is in the same place, but you could use banana. You couldn't use banana because then the second A is in the same place. You could use orange, probably. You couldn't use one password and then 2 badger, 2 dog, because the numbers are in the same place. You couldn't use the same password more than once in a 36-month period. Now, altogether, this just meant that it was a ginormous pain to remember your password, so everyone used the same password. And someone will go, hey, don't forget we're changing password tonight because it needs to be updated. So password is going from A1, 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 A1 to 2B, 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 2B. By making it more secure, they had made it too difficult to remember. Yeah, so my password was originally A1, 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 A1. Then they went 2B, 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 2B. And then 3C, 3C. It was very, very unsecure, and it was because they didn't take the human element into account. At my current job, I have about 12 different passwords I need to remember that are all on different cooldowns. Yeah, the overly difficult it just made... Yeah. But because my current place has like 12 different passwords I need to remember, I've got them all written down. I've got my login password as a sticky note stuck to the back of my phone in the office and the back of my screen at home. And then all of my passwords are saved in the file notes, which is on my desktop, which is really, really unsecure, but there are 12 passwords to remember. Stop robbing then. Why am I getting so many notifications? It's like I'm getting hit by a string of thefts, or is this just a bad notification? Courthouse, there. Stop robbing. Okay, we've got 1,400. I need a few more people to take us up to 1,500, and then we hit and stop being thieves. God damn it, they got me again. Thank you very much, Franklin. I was thinking, what on earth is going on? Why am I getting that? Why am I getting that ping? Okay, we can now build the construction guild. Once you have bricklayers awaiting supplies, gangs of peasant labourers will begin to haul loads of bricks. Okay, we're going to pause. We're going to monument. Bricklayers guild. Let's build 1, 2 bricklayers guilds. Small mastaba. Okay, I'm now finished, apparently. So it's now just playthrough and hope that I don't get a game over. And stop! Why are you all leaving my... Why are you being homeless? Stop it! We've got plenty of houses. Do I... Stop robbing! Stop it! Stop stealing stuff! More houses. You have road access. Let's then build a police station right next to the tax collector's office. Stop robbing the tax man, I need that money. And now all my houses are devolving because they don't have pottery. Because people are leaving the city. As the new IT guy, I had to work there. No worries, Nyan. Thank you again for the raid, and you get yourself off to bed. If it's been a long one, you absolutely need to get yourself to bed. But thank you, and of course, chat, absolutely go check them out. Let's pop in a position here. More housing later. No, yeah, absolutely. We will see you some point soon. There we go. Hemorrhaging money. It will require 11,000 bricks. No, I don't want malaria. Why are we not selling anything? Is it going so wrong? Right, overseers. Overseer of commerce. Okay, I have 250. We're not stock. Okay, let's try not stockpiling it. Let's try not stockpiling it. See whether that is what I need to do. I don't want malaria. I want to be. Oh god, I'm losing. I've lost so many people. People are just leaving the city. Emigrant? Where are you emigrating to? No! No, stop emigrating! Stop leaving! You're not allowed to leave! Move in! Why are you all leaving? No! No! Don't do this to me. I will not be benevolent. What I have learned here is if you give people the right to work wherever they want, they leave you. So the solution, do not let them be free. That's a horrible lesson to learn here. Don't take my lesson to heart. Oh, more malaria. These guys are just standing around. More malaria. Stop getting malaria. Stop having malaria, right? Let's pop an apothecary down. The housing is having a bad effect on you. Malaria is a state of mind. I think it is. I think that's going to be what it is. I think it's because they haven't get good. And they need to. No more malaria. No more malaria. Instead, you can have pretty tiles. That's better than malaria. Maybe pretty tiles. Right. Now start paying tax. Increasing the tax rate. I don't know what any of these numbers mean at all. Anyone who gets malaria is a furry. Malaria. There's nothing wrong with being a furry. They are allowed to be furries if they want. If I decrease... Okay, so I need to... Okay, right. I need to have a decent... Let's increase for wage. And then half the Egyptian gods had animal heads. That's true. That is true. Stop stealing from my tax collector. Why am I not able to export anything? Why is nobody... Why am I not able to... How to export... Why are we not doing... No, that's the old one. Oh, it's still new enough. It's... Let's close out of view. Pause. Let's go. So we need to go into the Overseer of Commerce. Export 1 over 100. I should have... Stop stealing money. Stop getting malaria. Stop getting reeds. Get useful stuff. Get me actual things I can sell. Stop getting... No, we've talked about this. You're not allowed to have malaria.
This monument will be strong.
No! What is going wrong with you? Why is nobody coming? Look, if your kids are getting malaria, you're doing something wrong as a parent. Unless you're living in a malaria-ridden area, in which case that's... Oh, I don't want to say fair enough. It's understandable. Stop stealing. Let's make things go super fast. Don't stop. Okay, Patar has a temple and is getting pissy. Oh, we're getting people joining. Why am I getting so much robbery going on? You have a courthouse right next door and a police station literally next to you. If I build a courthouse literally opposite you, will that stop people stealing stuff? Plot twist, for cops doing all for robberies, I can believe it. Stop being a dick. You aren't doing any worshipping, so I'm going to break everything. We're fucked. So I don't think we can recover from this death spiral. With hemorrhaging money, we keep getting robberies going on despite having all our cops and judges and tax collectors close by. You've got police over the road from you. What's going on?
It's bricklaying time at the monument.
Current course requires... Oh, right, I know what's going on with this one. So I need to go into my Overseer of Commerce. Importing as needed. Right, just import all of them as we can. Overseer of Commerce. Import one out. So I've now got 0. So I don't know where I'm going wrong with this. And it seems like what they've updated with the game is they've updated the graphics. The tooltips, on the other hand, tooltips have not been upgraded. We can go down to minus 5,000 and not lose. We need more brick. Stop. And the amount of pop-ups as well. I don't know if I'm getting robbed every single time this pop-up comes up. or whether it's once per course. Let's have a look. Overlay. Do I have a... It says we're good for crime down here. Do I need to build a police office near the poor people? Oh. Okay. I see. So apparently, you need police where the poor people live to stop robberies, not near where the robberies happen. That makes no sense. But hey ho. How's my... What is it? I would like to buy more. The Wedget. Necken. I've not managed to sell anything to Necken. I don't know why I'm not able to sell. Maybe I'll get lucky. There's no entertainment. And there's nobody coming. Right, okay. Restart. Right. Third time lucky. Maybe. Maybe. I hold out very little hope. Okay, up we go. We're going to build housing in a 4x4. In a 4x4. 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 Okay. We're then going to build a nice road around it. Extend out for entertainment purposes, and then over the road we're going to build out 2. We're then going to build up here, and we're so they need water. We're going to build a water supply here. Where pyramid? I have not succeeded in building a pyramid. Does not have access to primitive. Right, we're going to pause, and we are then going to a granary, a second granary, a bazaar, build the road out, build the road up, and we will food and farming, so chickpea farm. Okay, so we have space for chickpeas. We also then need to get, where's for work? Work camp. Work camp here and here. I do very much like that it pops up a grid when you're building, so you can see how it all lines up with stuff. Okay, so we've got people moving in. Come on, build it all nicely and properly. Perfect. Okay. So, what do you need? Food. And we'll then also build in an architect post, a physician, apothecary, firehouse, police station, and we will build a temple here, here, here. So, fingers crossed, that's going to be all the temple they need for a while. You need supply of food. Does everybody only need food? Yeah, you only need food. Generating the food. Upgrading. We're getting a flood. Not a very good flood, but we're getting a flood. Slowly upgrading. Nearby housing is ugly. That's fine. We can deal with housing being ugly because we will get vaguely prettier housing eventually. Right. Barley farm. 1, 2. 1, 2. And we then want to get brewery. Again, we're building out our industrial side of the city. We'll build 2 storage yards. Production. Brewery. Clay pit. Potter. Do have no workers, but I have unemployment, so we will get workers. So all of these houses are now vaguely upgraded. These houses are slowly upgrading. And let me build... Yes, nearby housing is making it ugly. So let's build a booth here. Bandstand. Extend that a little bit. Bandstand here. We're going to pop a juggler school and a conservatory. So we have some entertainment. We have some religion. And we will then build the festival square, festival to common festival to vast. Now, you ever used Unity? I've heard of it. I haven't. I've probably used it in games. I haven't done anything with it, if that makes sense. Check my overseer of commerce. What do I have? So I have pottery. I don't have anything else backed up. Lovely. That's what we want. Because having anything as a having too much of anything in the back probably. Right, let's go for Qatar Common Festival. Having too much of anything built up and not used just means we're wasting it. So you need more food. Having a heck of a time trying to give yourself a monocle. Oh, if you are in, send me a DM after stream, or during stream, and I'll get to it after stream. I know someone who might be in a position to help, maybe. I wouldn't want to make any promises on their behalf. More chickpea. because I am apparently running out of food. Oh no, we're now getting... All of these houses are now getting food. It needs pottery. Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. It's... Always happy to help. Especially when it's a case of I'll be giving you someone else's contact information. It's not necessarily me doing any hard work myself, so I'm absolutely happy to help with that. Right, what do you need? You need a place to be prettier. You need food. Let's have a lavish festival for Bast. Let's have a quick check on my overseer for... We produce much more than we eat. So we need more housing. Get more people living here. Now, I'm deliberately leaving this as a breakwater between the ugly stuff and the nice stuff. Putting anything in the middle here, I mean, any houses in the middle. When the Hector didn't... Timmy, welcome in, welcome in. It came out middle of February. It's not a well, it is vaguely a new game. It's a re-release of the old game, but they've updated a few things. It's still very, very similar looking, so if you played the old Pharaoh game, as I assume you have, you will be very familiar with what's going on. But it's basically the old game. Basically the old game. Oh, I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? You loved Pharaoh. You remember fighting the Egyptian army. So I see, the thing is, I remember loving it. I remember thinking to myself, Form, this is a fantastic game. So it was the first game I ever played, actually, on a PC. I have no memory of any of these story missions whatsoever. Which makes me think I never actually progressed past the first couple of levels of the tutorial, which would be why I didn't get very good at the game. Still not very good at the game, if I'm being honest. We need another work camp. I can never remember where anything is. You've got plenty more people moving in. You need food, that's fine. We will be getting that food coming in. Okay, Vassalizing. This is an Empire Earth. So, I remember most of the time when I bought games, I would buy them in packs of free from PC World. Because they would do like free for £10, free for £20, free for £30. And I remember I got Dungeon Keeper 2, Impossible Creatures, Earth 2150, Pharaoh, a Space Invaders game, and a couple of others. And I played them basically my entire childhood. You do have access to water. Do you need more water? Oh, and you need another doctor. Another doctor. That's just greedy. But what? Yes, Impossible Creatures, where you build hybrids. I actually streamed a bit of Impossible Creatures a while back. It doesn't hold up very well. Yes, Fort View AI. Yes, so me and my brother had it, and I don't know if we ever managed to play online or whether we just played together. Ah, look at this. All of my housing has just suddenly gone, oh yeah, okay, we're cool now. What do I have a big backlog of? Loads of beer, lots of barley, so I need another brewer. Yes, absolutely nostalgia. Oh, and Dungeon Siege. Dungeon Siege was fantastic. Now, Patar's not said anything nice about me, so I'm gonna try and be nice to Patar. Okay, I'm losing money, which means it's time for me to build. Tax collector's office, I need a palace. Village palace, this is going to put me into debt. I did not plan this through. Right, tax collector's office. Courthouse. And then we need for police nearby as well. And we want to have a look in my overlay, risks, crime. Okay, we've got very little risk of crime. Didn't play about Stronghold. So it was based on... one of the Dungeons and Dragons things, I think. I don't know which one. You're going to have to grab this game. So, yeah, this game's definitely... if you have fond memories of it, absolutely go and check it out. Right, well, Scribal School. We're going to build a Scribal School down here. And I need to get my industry, reed gatherer, papyrus makers, storage yard. I've got a little bit of unemployment. Why you don't have enough food? Okay. Well, there's a bazaar. And there's food in the granaries, so to me, that seems like you're just being finicky. Not a storage yard, not a granary, a bazaar. There we go. Yeah, so I played a lot of these old real-time strategy games. I really enjoyed them. They actually basically developed into why I play the games I play now, is from all those old games I used to play a lot of, sitting in my dad's study. Dungeon Keeper. So I've replayed Dungeon Keeper on stream. That was fantastic. Dungeon Keeper, it's absolutely amazing game, still holds up. No, stop. You need to lag a little bit rather than just doing this bouncing back and forwards as you run it out of stuff. Dungeon Siege, you spent so much time on RTSs, now you just do... yeah. So, if you are interested in this, let's see whether... did I set it up? Okay, so today's game was given to me by Daredrop. Check it out on this link. If you want to stream this, check out Daredrop. So look up Daredrop, or go to my Twitter, which is linked below. I have tagged them in a recent post. Go to their Twitter and find them, but basically just search Daredrop. If you are a streamer and sign up on daredrop.com, you can sign up to do dares. This means that you will get a game key, and with your game key, you have to create content for them. So one of the dares you can do, use Lurkers and Keymail. Okay, so Wove It is another one, and Daredrop is the one I got this through. Wove It was quite good. Daredrop enables you to, if you get all the plugins sorted, I haven't, importing as needed, then exportable. Don't stockpile that. But Wove It, Wove It, and Daredrop. Daredrop enables you in chat to dare me to do things. You can say, Form, I dare you to demolish your city, and if you do, I will pay you 100 bits. Or, Form, I dare you to spawn in a werebear in your run of Skyrim. Timmy Viota, thank you very much for the follow, that's greatly appreciated. Taxation, you are not paying, they're not paying tax up here. I'm not sure I want to build another big taxation hole. Might build more houses down here instead. Thank you very much for the follow, that's greatly appreciated. Welcome in, welcome in. I am Form. I am a British streamer. I stream mostly Elden Ring at this point. Recently, all of my streams have been Elden Ring. Basically, it's just all been Elden Ring. But I also do a couple of old games that I used to grow up on. I don't do many shooters. I also do horror games. Horror games, retro games, and raging. There's a lot of raging in streams. This is my third attempt at this challenge to build the muster bar. I'm going to say it's going to be my last, because if I don't manage to get it this time, I think I will be very, very annoyed. I don't know how I can export papyrus. We keep running into trouble where it's like, you need to export some papyrus. I'm like, okay, well, I'm willing to export papyrus. Unfortunately, I can't. No, not got 1,500 people.
After
we
a
do
lengthy
have,
struggle,
but
King Hor-Aha has managed to
go away. Overseer of Commerce. Right, let's import to maintain 800. Fire. Go and put it out. This is why I have firefighters. No, don't destroy it. No, don't destroy things. Right, work camps. Okay, so we've got a lot of barley and a lot of beer. So I would like to make another... No, I'm going to destroy a barley farm. Because I don't need that much barley. I've got more than enough beer for everybody. Maybe by demolishing some of my barley farms, people will go and do useful work. They won't. They won't. They will just continue randomly wandering around the place. But no, so Dare Drop enables me to do dares set for me by creators, or the game publishers. It also enables me to do dares created by you guys, chat. So if we wanted to, you could do that for my dare you to lose the game. And you could do form I dare you to throw this game. Oh, whatever. And sounds like an interesting... Yeah, it is a very interesting system. I've not looked into the full possibilities involved with it. Because you can do... there's all that stuff, and it requires setting it all up and linking it all to your Twitch, which I haven't done. Ooh, okay. Acknowledge. Well, no, not... Okay, how do I send them beer? Overseer of Commerce. You taught me something. Yeah, happy to help. Happy to help. Did I do it? There are no requests outstanding. Let's have a quick check on my Overseer of Commerce. Oh yeah, I did it because I'm now short a lot of beer. If I presume that worked. There's no entertainment nearby. Fine, we will give you some entertainment. We'll pop a juggling booth by the temple. I've become more popular. That's nice. No, no, don't run away. Oh, they're all leaving. Why are they all leaving? Stop running away. Ooh. They will give me the bricks I need. Beautiful. Right, let me... Storage yard. Storage yard. There we go. Next month. Oh, what? What you... That should not... That didn't happen. That's...
After a lengthy struggle.
Right. So I need more storage yards. How many? You should be able to hold that many. Oh, you need to get people working there. Come on, get a job, get a job. No work in here, but if I build houses... Wait, are my old houses all built? All my old houses are built. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Load game. Let's go 1 year back. Let's go 1 year back and we can build some stuff. So I need to build this. And we need to get some storage yards ready for those bricks. Also, need to get some housing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then build you back up and pop in a water supply. Right, speed back up. And hope that they request beer again so I can send them beer. Right, doesn't have access to a local magistrate from a courthouse. Okay, so if I build a courthouse... You can't evolve because there's not enough entertainment. Doesn't have access to a local magistrate. You do. You do have access to a courthouse. It's here. I'm going to ignore you saying you don't have access to a courthouse because that's just lies and slander. Lies. What are you full of? You're full of bricks, so we need more potters. Because we don't want clay, I want pottery. We've got loads, we've got the stockpile of papyrus. Okay, so now it's time to build for Mastaba. So, Mastaba. And we are now out of the tutorial again. Hopefully, deliver. No, overseers, chief overseer. Importing to maintain, we're exporting. Stop stockpiling it, I think. See, this is what I mean by it being an old thing. So this, I can stockpile it or I can not stockpile it. It doesn't tell me whether, like, I presume I'm not stockpiling it when I have a cross on it. But I don't know. There's no helpful tooltips. This isn't like my Paradox games at all. Accept. Ah, we got loads and loads of bricks. Right, let's have a quick check on my overlay. Tax. Okay, so we're not getting any tax up here, so I need to build another set of taxi buildings up here. Tax buildings, not taxi buildings. So we want a police station. We want a tax collector's office. And we need a courthouse. Now the courthouse... Courthouse is a bit big. So, we're going to need to demolish. Service. Courthouse. And then I need to build the physician and apothecary. There we go, we can now tax these people. Yeah, we're getting taxation. Let's have a quick check on risks. Let's have a look at malaria. We're good. Disease, we're good. Crime. We're good on crime. Collapse. Not much risk of collapse. Some risk of fire. Current course requires 2,000 bricks. Okay, so let's have a look. Not world map. Not world map. Come on, form. You can do it. Overseers. Overseer of Commerce. Importers needed. Don't stockpile. Export surplus. I have to assume that that's how to get rid of it. I have no clue. Deliver the papyrus. It'll give me more bricks, hopefully. 1638. So we're on 1638. Let's see what happens as we take over to a new year. 1647. Necken is now willing to trade more with me, which would be useful if I knew how to trade. Okay, we lost money. We're losing a lot of money. Things are on fire. Things are not going well, chat. Things are not going well at all. We're so on fire. We're just... Everything's burning to ashes around me. And the firefighters are just wandering in the wrong place. All these houses are burning down. I'd rather he didn't burn down. I can't... It becomes wasteland that you need to delete to then build back over. There we go. Okay. Are people going to come and live in my city now? Do we have... Yeah, you can have some barley. I've got loads. Where's this fire? Right, firefighters. you put out the fire basically randomly. They don't go, you know what, I'm going to put out this bit of fire and this bit of fire and this bit. They just go, I'll put out some fire and then I'll go for a bit of a walk. Then I'll go for a bit more of a walk. My kingdom rating is rising. You're full of bricks.
It's bricklaying time at the monument.
Do I need more work camps? The guild is working below maximum capacity. Ah. Okay. Oh, we've got immigrants coming. We've got people coming back into the city. We've got money. We have a vaguely stable economy. What the hell? Hold new festival to fast. Let's go for a grand festival. This guild has all the employees it needs. This guild has all the employees it needs. Mastaba will be done in no time. Oh, I have apparently claimed bricks to be stockpiled. No, that's not it. No. Okay, overseer of commerce. Okay, bricks don't be stockpiled. Papyrus don't be stockpiled. No, there we go. So yeah, it's don't be stockpiled. Wrath of Osiris. There's no inundation. Oh dear. Oh dear, we're not getting any food this year. No food at all. That's not good. That is in fact decidedly bad. That means we're going to starve. God damn it, Patar. I'm not disinterested in you, I'm just doing something for somebody else. Why'd you have to be such a dick? No, we're 50% of the way complete. Okay, oh, okay, I said we had a healthy economy. That was a lie. I thought it was true. It turns out that is not the case. Oh, we're... Wadjet will give me bricks. Naken, apparently I can export papyrus to them. But I don't know. Oh no, we seem to... Oh, okay, there we go. So, massive debt. I think we might be able to pull it back over the year. No, everybody's now leaving the city because I've gone into debt. Death spiral time, chat. Death spiral. Can we escape? Or can we at least build the master bar first? Is it master bar? Master bar. What are you doing? Are you dancing on it? You're just walking on it. Are we gonna finish the master bar? Master bar is 75% complete. And it's a defeat. Oh, okay. Right. I'm going to call it here. That's the third attempt. And I have no idea why I can't trade. If you master bar too much, you'll go blind. I will indeed. I will indeed. So thank you all very much for coming and watching me fiddle around with my master bar. I will see if I can figure out how to make it work. And we might come back in the future. But for now, let's go and pass the love on. Who is currently streaming that we can drop you all off with? Oh, here we go. We will go and drop you off with Lance. Lance is currently playing Resi, so we will go check what he's up to. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for sitting up, Franklin. Always a pleasure to have you. Let's go raid for Lance. Let's give the raid message. So grab, if you're a subscriber, grab that second one with the caffeinated cans. If you're not a subscriber, grab the frogs. My next stream is scheduled to be tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I'll post something there. Or I might not. I'll see you around. Good night.